Hello, we are here. We are starting this stream. I am about to tweet about it. Sorry, I am tweeting. All right, I have yeeted the tweet. Here we are. Hello. Sorry, that was a little bit of a delay. I was just tweeting out that I am doing this little planning session as I do on Mondays. 7:30 Mountain Standard. Was a little just a skosh late. We might be a little light on the episode because it's been not a lot going on between last week and this week. But let's see where we get. All right, Monday. Nothing different. We didn't really get to do much else. We didn't really get to play today because there was a little bit of work stuff that we needed to take care of, so we did not have the D&D club. Also, there weren't a lot of kids around, but that's okay. Tuesday, lots of stuff going on. Let me see. We have decided to actually rank is not the term I was looking for. Tier. So we're playing 40k on Tuesdays. We're going with a tier 2 game, which is like Space Marine Scout, but like let's talk about this then. So 2 Space Marine Scouts. Eldari Ranger. Eldari Harlequin. Let's see, Skitarii. I don't think Acadian soldier, but Imperial Guardsman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Orc. And I think that's it for so far. We've got 7. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like I'm missing someone. Let's see. Huh? Oh yeah. A rattling sniper. So really, a vast majority of these are Imperium of Man. And in fact, if we wanted to do it like this, So who knows? Who in chat knows about Warhammer 40k? Warhammer 40k is pretty neat. I like it. And I'm excited to run a game for it. I've actually run one game once using the Wrath and Glory rules. Now, we're talking about Warhammer 40k. Let's just specify RPG, Wrath and Glory. But yeah, it's not the tabletop war game, which that's fine, albeit expensive. We're talking about the actual role-playing game. So the idea is you play a character, a not a battle group or anything like that. So we've got a very interesting and varied group. Let's see. The orc is going to be the one that's going to be the hardest, de facto, to fit into the game without everyone just wanting to destroy the orc. Sorry, responding to a text. So the base idea is still there. We haven't started. We may not even start tomorrow, being the first nominal day we'll get together. So the ship is evacuating people who are rescued on a planet invaded by Dark Eldar. Dark Eldar are basically the closest you can get to a Cenobite in the setting. Or you know what? Dark Eldar are more like if... Let's see. Dark Eldar are like if the Purge movies were a race of people. I think that's the best way I have of explaining it. Dark Eldar are bad news. Okay, I'm gonna start building some things in here. Okay. Rogue trader ship evacuated people on the planet, invaded by Dark Eldar. Imperial fleet sent to intercept. Oh, let's just call them DE to allow people to escape. 2 Space Marine scouts sent to deliver a message to nearby Agri-World. Try to get let's see, no, because no, that doesn't quite work. So just so you understand a little bit more about this, so rogue trader ships, they're like mercantile vessels. We assume this planet is just a normal god emperor fearing planet. Gets attacked by the Dark Eldar because they can. The Imperial fleet from the Imperium of Man is there to like, we'll save you. And so this rogue trader ship is leaving. Why are the Space Marine scouts not fighting? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why are they not with the other Imperial fighters? And it's because they have to deliver a message, but I don't know what it is. Like, what would draw them away? What would draw them away from wanting to fight the Dark Eldar? I'm gonna have to come back to that. Rogue trader ships are independent of Imperium, provide mercantile services, and are a melting pot to which the Imperium at large turns a blind eye. On the ship, people who claim they are Imperial researchers attached to the Adeptus Mechanicus have a damaged Necron with them. Necron in stasis has a map to the Tomb World. Orc was told by Orc god Mork in a vision to find big flashy space chopper. Oh, yes. Okay, I know how to bring this together. 2 Space Marine scouts must find second piece of map. Why? Question mark? If they can get their hands on the Necron Dreadnought. It can potentially be used to move through the Cicatrix Maledictum. Now, the Cicatrix Maledictum is a giant rift in space that leads into basically what is space hell. And so it can't be crossed easily. And what a lot of the Imperium wants to do is get back to the Imperium of Man, to the capital of Terra, which used to be Earth. And they can't, at least not easily. But if they had this Necron Dreadnought, they might be able to do it. And there's Raboot Gilliman, which, God, he's got a silly name, who is the Primarch. Raboot, Primarch of the Ultramarines. Super important figure. Alright, so we've got an idea, and I really like this because this is like a big picture kind of thing that's going to make a lot more sense, and it's going to definitely make things a lot easier for me to kind of build a framework around. Yeah. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay. All right. But here, before we kind of put a cap on that, I'm going to say first session, Dark Eldar used a disease to create blood pets to sow discord amongst refugees. Let's say a parasite. A disease, it just seems like it could get too out of hand. think dead. But less virulent. So basically, the Dark Eldar, when they realized people were leaving, they just unleashed like a weird parasite amongst the populace that turns random ones of them into these like bone blade zombie freaks who just go around killing things. And it's containable. It's not like it's gonna like wreak havoc on us, but it's enough. It's enough to be like, oh shit, the players will have to band together, and this might be the kind of thing where I'm like, okay, you got to split up to take care of these things, or just have them like slog through the combined blood pets as they make their way through. But that sounds like a Dark Eldar thing to do. It's almost a Nurgle thing to have this weird like disease that causes these things, but we'll let the Dark Eldar have this one time. All right, Klaus the Gnome, not much to report. I still need to do a lot of my homework on Demon the Fallen, which is to watch Prophecy, Dogma, The Exorcist, John Carpenter's Vampires, X 1999, and Highlander: The Search for Vengeance. So there's a lot to do there. I kind of fell off of the wagon of researching Demon the Fallen when I decided I was going to run Warhammer 40k. Klaus and Gnome have not run that in a while. That's okay. We will get back to that when we do. Dawn of Thay, we did play that one a little bit. I'm just gonna let's see. Dawn of Thay. New goal. Enter city of Gone Tilgrim. I think that's how you spell it. Anyways, group wants to ask Brunor Battlehammer to keep ice. Let's see. Wizard sickle safe. Garvardi is that wizard sickle. So I'm a little sad that the group did not decide to revive him, because I thought it could have been fun. Obviously not the right choice to revive him, and they did a good thing by not doing that. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I can kind of sort of delete this, because it's not going to be terribly relevant if they actually succeed, which is good. I mean, it's smart. Group wants to get things like adamantine, magical stuff, millennium seed, maybe. Okay. Also, small town that acts as customs for Gauntlgrim is, let's see, will have a few Thieves Guild ventures for a group. For Gorup. Review adventure ideas, but here are basics. First, steal jewelry from rich lady. Steal metal from Town Guard Captain. Get Catoblepa's steak. So those were three ideas that I floated that the local thieves guild had wanted to have completed. And that was those. There were fun ideas there, because the group really got into them. All three of these are basically the thieves guild just being upset at people for kind of ignoring their will, and in not like a great way. The thieves guild is a pretty magnanimous group in this area, but these people, like the rich lady and the guard captain, basically cut the thieves guild out of a lucrative job. And I mean, they're a union, and whatever you might think of unions, they're at least loyal to their own people, and so they want to get back at these people for basically depriving them of a really good job, and a job they would have done rather well. Gontalgram Underdark Excursion Group wants to say, yeah, okay, we already did that. But yeah, there's not much more to it. I need to go back over these ideas to see how we want to do it. But it's going to be 3 capers, 3 heists, maybe. We'll see if they get if they want to do more than just the first one, but it should be fun. Dreams of Myth and Uldrenor, we didn't get to play last time. So currently, big castle, lots of danger. Maybe use Amber Temple. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Have Garvardi be somewhere in the temple, maybe in Mummy Room. Yeah, I like it. That's easy. That's a thing I can do on the fly. Thursday, Sam, don't listen from here. So last week, we can revise this. So it was revealed that Gertrude was a clone, is a clone. What is it? Mildred is / was an angel and was deprived of power by the Pontifex. Guess that doesn't necessarily need punctuation. Pontifex may want to steal Shantico essence for themselves. Pontifex also stole Gertrude Prime's body in the way before. Also, Zoliad is a dick. Group is about to use teleport from Mildred to get to Balgor Wasteland. Will face trouble there. So, Showdown in Ancient Elven Palace, we'll just keep that as a reminder because these are things to come. And yeah, I like the idea of having Shantico as immortal. It'll give the group a little finality where it allows Shantico to be reborn, kind of like Time of Troubles style, if you are familiar with what that means. He's going to be eminently killable, which means that if he dies, then he's dead for good. So Shantico, the Mortal, Zoliad, and a group. Fourth corner, actually, you know what? As much as I want to include Mantis in here, I kind of feel like that's not going to really work in the way that I want to do it. Fourth corner is Pontifex. So I've set the Pontifex up to be such a crazy bad guy that I want to make sure that we use them properly. Let's see. Before going to Balgor Wasteland, supply may meet. Let's see. So maybe group still has to supply. I don't know. Homework. Figure out what Gertrude wants to do to help. Consider including a younger clone of her as antagonist. No, I don't think we're gonna go with that idea. Gertrude origin, Archmage. Yep, we talked about this. Original Gertrude consumed by Pontifex. Clones are autonomous. Okay. I think we've expanded on this idea plenty. So that's the Thursday game. I'm really excited about it. Group will have to talk to Mildred. Shop with Gertrude. They technically don't have to do that anymore. Talk to Dragonrite Army. They haven't done that yet. Bring Ranaki? Question mark. Bring Liali. Yeah, that's bring Liali as yes. Middle Mist. We're gonna ask because I don't know if they want to take them. Augursay Sandpoint is safe. Can kind of leave that out of there. Final check. Parley with Nimro or send a delegation. Oh, I should include that. Okay, Sam, if you're listening, watching, you can. This is no longer spoilers. All right, Peril and a Bear. There, Morales. I didn't get to use him because I forgot. In fact, let's maybe. S is for Sex Dragon. I'm gonna have to use the Dire Morales at some other point, but I did already commit to using the S is for Sex Dragon. Which, if you don't know what the S is for Sex Dragon is, I'll show you. Like, everybody remembers Trogdor, but very few people remember the S is for Sex Dragon, which is the first dragon that Homestar drew. Let's see, does this work? But anyways, the whole reason is that this group did at one point fight Trogdor in the very early parts of this campaign, and this campaign has maybe been one of my longest running ones, like for about 3 years or maybe 4. There we go. There's the S's for Sex Dragon in all its glory. But they beat him. After having to run away from him once, they beat the S's for Sex Dragon. I might keep the Dire Morales. Group will now go to the last node. Bring back old NPCs, including Strahd and Zariel. Yeah. Will be a reunion and culminate in a fight against a Boxob, which, by the way, the group does not know this, will take the form of a Giga Gargantuan Purple Nurple Worm, which is a big running joke that we have, and there's just no point in even explaining it. You kind of had to be there. But the Giga Gargantuan Purple Nurple Worm is, in fact, going to be the last boss. Next game, Witchlight. Maybe Curse of Strahd, some things to consider. I think we're going Witchlight, although I'm really kind of sort of tempted to see if this game needs a shakeup, if people can still continue making it consistently, because they have not been able to, which is fine. But if we need to like revisit the idea of like, does this need to be a game? Maybe we'll do that this time. I don't know. We will figure it out. Saturday has been really easy. Because Andrew's been running the game, but may return to Schult. Let's just shorthand. May run one shots. Dunno. Or dunno. Dunno. If I could just talk. Anyhow. Let's see. So moving on to the Sunday game. See, yeah, it went real fast. All right. Where were we? Saturday, Sunday. Let's see. First day on Raft. Meet new player / character. Fight Displacer Beasts. then evade giant fish. That was pretty fun. Also, questions asked, people blushed, and also gardening is hot. That's all I'm going to say about that. Let's see. So the next one, I think the raptor is going to show up. Raptor of the Cataclysm. What to fight? Question mark. Oh boy. Let me think about this. Giant demon crane. That should be fun. Give it Goristro stats. Wait, is it Goristro what I'm looking for? Yeah. Yeah, I want a Goristro. Cool. Giant demon crane, give it Goristro stats. Yeah, that sounds fine. A taste of what is to come from Raptor. City of R'lyeh may decide to hail group as heroes for defeating Hell. Nope. Abyssal Heron. Because am I right? Is that what I'm thinking of? Are herons like kind of like aquatic birds? Yes, they are. I shouldn't say aquatic, like just coastal bird. But that works. I like the idea of an abyssal heron. A heron's so big that it can walk in any depth of river and not get itself wet above the legs. Yeah, this thing is going to be a nasty fight. Replace charge, maybe? Okay, we'll get to rest. Next leg of journey, we'll take them to R'lyeh. One last encounter through Mists of Fear. Group will have to encounter their greatest fears. Make a DC 18 wisdom saving throw. Thank God no one's a paladin. And failure means they have to share their fear with the rest in character. Okay, I like that. So there's a bunch more about R'lyeh when we get there. It'll be fun. Yeah, that was an exceedingly short bit for just planning stages. I may even decide to go back and expand on my ideas for the 40k, but I think I'm good with what I've got. I can probably crib off of that for a little while. But this is the part in my stream where I do Dungeons and Dragons and questions and answers. Although, if this changes much more, then I might have to call it the TTRPG Q&A. So if anybody has any questions, now might be the now may be a good time to ask any questions you may have. Do you want to know more about Warhammer? Are you curious about how it lines up with Starship Troopers? Is there anything about my very weird and random notes that calls attention? Maybe you want to know about one of my games. In the meanwhile, I think I'm going to do a little bit more. What's the phrase I'm looking for? I'm gonna flesh out a few more things. Let's see. Second session, Aggro World, Rich Lady has second fragment of map. Evidently in Chitan, Kindergott. Unique combination of Necrontyr soul stuff with Chitan soul stuff. Basically an antimatter god. I like it. Contained in a matrix, the pieces of map combine to form the matrix like the Yu-Gi-Oh puzzle. I like it. Rich Lady. I want to figure out what she wants. Something fun. Okay. Rich Lady wants a steak. We're just going to repeat a little bit from the other game. Rich Lady wants a steak. We're just merging ideas from the other game. And who has steak? Cows are actually exceedingly rare in the 40k universe. They still exist, but they're a delicacy. Most people, I forget what the common creature is that people eat, but I want to say it's called a Grox. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Who has steak? We'll say Chaos Cultists on a planet with an elliptical orbit has chaos cultists on a planet with have a herd of cows. But no, they're not gonna feed this lady warp tainted cow meat. That's just terrible, and that's a recipe for destruction. No, let's think about this differently. Nope, I've got it. Nope, it's not steak. Wants a rare jewel, but jewel is in a space Hulk. Group will have to get it to get map. Why not just commandeer map? Question mark. Space Hulk is also Aldari. May have something the two Aldari want. Also promise of possible war gear. Cool. I like it. That's really good second session. It could even be like 3 sessions, like talking to this lady, figuring out what's going on. In fact, Agriworld, yeah, some of the drama will be drawn from whether or not they can hide the orc as they move through this Imperial Agriworld. But yeah, I feel good about this. I feel like I've got some stuff fleshed out. End of this arc. Maybe have Inquisitors following group? Question mark? All right. So that feels good. Going back down over here. So here we are. We're about 45 minutes. It's going to be one of the shorter episodes we've done so far, but last call for questions. Any questions? Nope. No questions? All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and let that be the end. Thank you for chatting. First time chatter, Eli Martin. I'm pretty sure I know you off of Twitter. And it's funny, I know 2 Eli Martins who play Dungeons and Dragons. At least I think I do. I don't think you're the same Eli Martin that I do Adventures League with. But anyways, it's really cool that you were here. I'm really glad that you hung around and watched me plan my various D&D and one Warhammer game. But we'll go ahead and call it there. Thank you all for hanging out, watching currently or watching in retrospect. And we're going to go ahead and sign out. But remember that I play and plan games for you.